guys just said it. He's spicy. Hey April. I I'm laughing at this picture you just sent me. Oh, y'all. This is funny. It's Shadow, and he, right? He's mad 'cause he's seen the daylight. He's smelling fresh air. He mad. Oh, I can't stop laughing. Look at him. I know Lisa's here, and I did write her a letter. And I will, I know so Shadow's mad right now because he's actually seen sunlight, like he's out. He's out. He's out. Here he don't like going outside. Rawr. You guys, I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing. His motifs. It's right there. There's his picture. This April, Long Way Home Adoptables is in here. She just sent me this picture. Rawr. Long Way Home Adoptables right here. Someone pin, Mel, can you pin April? Long Way Home Adoptables is his rescue. I just pulled him. And then April specializes in this. And so I hand it off to April. April is one of my very good friends. There she is. I'm sorry, but that's funny. So Shadow's mad. Shadow's mad. I'm gonna go outside with you. I gotta get something to drink real quick. You guys can go to right there, Long Way Home Adoptables. That is Morty the Misfits. Matter of fact, I think Morty the Misfits in here now. April, I tagged Shadow, and then I handed him off to Long Way Home Adoptables. So we did a rescue switch. And the reason why is because she is more capable of taking care of that. Sorry, I am laughing. I love you, April. On a scale of 1 to 10, he actually was healthy. Besides his toenails, Rory, I'm telling you. So besides his toenails and oh, he's going outside now. That's why he's mad. Because he's touching the grass, y'all. This is funny. Look how mad. So hold on, I'm going to go outside. I got to get a drink real quick. And then I'm going to read my letter. Lisa, I know you're in here. All right, I'm here to answer any questions real quick. So if someone wants to turn off my comments, it's funny. He mad. He real mad. He's spicy. April, do you want to get in the box? And he has touched grass. He went outside.
Okay.
Hello.
Well, hello.
He's mad. He's big mad.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not happy. He's not happy.
Angry.
That's okay. You know, I don't blame him. The shelters can be quite scary, even in the best of shelters. I don't know anything about this shelter. I'm sure they're lovely. But even in the calmest of shelters, little dogs like that can get very stressed and very overwhelmed. And what I try to remind people is, if you're 4 pounds, think of how big the world is compared to you. And for dogs of this size, they have no other language other than to try to look big, to try to sound big, to try to act big, so to back up. That's their only way that they can communicate to you. I need space. I'm stressed. I need space. And so this is not unusual. Now he is mad. He is big mad. But this is common for a lot of, especially older senior Chihuahuas. They just, they get so stressed so easily, and he doesn't know what's going on. This is the only life he's ever known. So for him, everything is unstable. He doesn't know where his mom is. He doesn't know what life could be like. So, we're going to give him his space. We're going to give him his space, and we're going to love him.
So a lot of people, you read all the medical notes. Can you explain, once we got the medical notes, can you explain, because it's going around that he was in really bad shape. Can you explain what you read on the medical notes?
Yeah, so I just want to be very clear. He was not in terrible shape. He is not, underweight. He did not have mange. His nails were overgrown, but catch me on the wrong paycheck of the month, and my dog's toenails are long. So he's a fine weight. His coat was fine. He's got some nasty teeth, but as you probably know, that is usually the most common thing that we see in all senior pets in the shelter is they all need blood work and a dental. That's just that's normal. And so he's got gnarly teeth, and that's okay. So he'll get gnarly teeth taken care of. We're going to get him started on some calming meds. So some meds to try to stable out his stuff. He did, the shelter did say he did go cyanotic twice, which means, it kind of goes blue. Like they get so stressed, especially if you're trying to take blood or give them vaccines. They get so stressed that they don't have enough oxygen flowing and their tongue can go blue. And you just sit them back down and let them calm down, and everything's fine. But he was not in terrible shape, Michelle.
No, he wasn't. I know he has a heart murmur. But that's normal, isn't it, in older dogs?
Yep. Yeah, I would say the majority of senior small breeds that we get in our shelter have, it's some grade of murmur. We have many of them that are a 5 out of 6, 6 out of 6. My personal Chihuahua is in great health, and she's a 6 out of 6. That's what Pimo is for. That's what heart meds are for. It's really the things that he has going on. I just want to be very clear. These are very normal old Chihuahua maladies. I mean, he really is just not in terrible shape. Now, behaviorally, we don't know if it was the shelter stress or if my suspicion, I don't know, purely speculation, Michelle, he could potentially also be detoxing, withdrawing. We don't know. So we're going to give him time and space. That's what we're going to give him. Space, consistency, and lots of love.
So my question for you is, how much did he weigh and how old did the vet say he is?
You know, he's probably 10 to 12 years old. And then his weight was 4.38 pounds. So, like I said, he was not an unhealthy weight, and he did not have mange. He was not covered in bug bites. He really was not that bad.
You've seen worse, am I correct?
Oh, by far. Absolutely. And you've given me some of those, Michelle. You've sent me several hoarding cases where dogs were in much worse condition. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not concerned at all. Now, his behavior, we're going to work on it. That's, we're going to give him the time, especially for these older dogs. They can get so settled in their ways. But we just don't know. And I try to never, ever judge a dog based on shelter behavior. Shelter is a scary, scary place. Dogs don't have a concept of time the way we do. So they don't know, oh, we'll just hang on for 5 days or 7 days and then you're going to get out. They don't know. All they know is they're somewhere weird. They've never been there before. It's loud, it's scary, and they have no idea how long they'll be there. So I'm not judging him based on shelter behavior. I'm just not. So I'm happy that we've got him. I'm happy that we're going to be able to get him his teeth cleaned, get him loved, get him calm, feeling secure, and hopefully his mom can take care of herself and get her life back on track. It's what I hope.
No, she will not be allowed to get him back.
Correct.
So we need to make that really, really clear. She will not be getting it back.
Correct. So the shelter did transfer legal ownership over to Rescue. So unfortunately, she is no longer his owner. And she is unfortunately not able to get him back. But it's my understanding she's going somewhere where she wouldn't be able to take pets anyway. So we're going to take over his care at this point.
Correct. Now, some people are asking, I see some questions in the chat asking why. If you can give me a good reason why Shadow should go back. So I'm not even going to answer that question.
No. So by law, he was there past the legal stray hold. So unfortunately, without him being reclaimed, she did lose ownership of him. He was legally the property of the shelter because she did not choose to reclaim him. So she could have, is my understanding, she could have gone back to reclaim him and unfortunately, for whatever reason, did not. So once he became the shelter's property, they had to find a safe placement for him and they chose to send him to Rescue.
Correct.
Yeah.
So he is actually, he will be with Long Way Home. This is Long Way Home. April, do you have all your, a lot of people want to donate to help Shadow, and is there links in your bio? I know you're big on Instagram.
I'm only on TikTok to talk to you, Michelle. That's the only reason we're on TikTok. So TikTok is just not our thing. Yeah, we're mostly active on Instagram and Facebook, but there's a link tree in our bio and it's got the PayPal, the Venmo, all of those things. But we are not here to hold him hostage and ask for money. We're going to take care of this boy. So, that's all my goal is to get him feeling safe, get him to understand that he's loved and he's going to be taken care of. And I think once he gets some stability and he has some confidence, I think he's going to be a lovely little dog.
Yes.
Yes.
And yes, he's mad right now, but
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you've ever met a Chihuahua and that's woke up on the wrong side of the bed, you can, they'll give it to you. Yeah, they will absolutely give it to you.
he's real mad. I mean, he's real mad.
Sure. And you know, like I said, a lot of that's going to be stress, and I hope it won't take long for him to settle down, but we'll see.
I can't thank you enough, April, for taking this ride with me. Yes, there will be updates. April's very good about giving updates. I'm not. April, let's be honest here. But April, I can't thank you. And a quick recap for those who are joining.
You want me to recap it?
Yeah.
Okay. Sissy can take you outside in just a minute. So basically, Michelle was able to put a rescue hold on Shadow once he was legally the shelter's property. She contacted me because we specialize in senior Chihuahuas and medical cases. And thankfully, he's not a medical case so much that he just needs his dental done. He needs his dental done. Of course, we'll run blood work to see if there's anything else going on. But Michelle reached out to us, and we were happy to help. While really, as soon as she asked for help, we said yes. So he is out of Pittsburgh. I'm not going to say what city he's in. He is out of Pittsburgh. He is safe in our temporary foster, and then he will be flying to me in Texas, to where he will start the process of medical care, socialization, feeling lots of love and positivity, and hopefully feeling safe. I think that's going to be the biggest thing for his behavior. So, yeah.
So, yes. So the cat was adopted out to somebody else. So there was a cat that was taken when Shadow was. That cat has been adopted out. So.
That's wonderful news. That's wonderful news. And like I said, you know, we once we get them up on our stuff too, we have no intention of naming and shaming and blaming and all of that stuff. That's not how we roll. We're just here for the animals, and so you know, we're going to leave that drama and stuff for other folks. Our goal is just to take care of the dog, and we will post updates. The updates probably not on TikTok. I'm so sorry. I'll send them to Michelle, and Michelle can post them. But most of our updates will be on Facebook and Instagram or our website.
So you guys can all follow Long Way Home Adoptables. They are the ones that, yes, the shelter did trim his nails, and actually Saturday he got all his shots. He is heartworm negative.
Heartworm negative. Yay.
Heartworm negative. Yeah.
Well, you get those from mosquitoes and going outside, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
In April's, if you go and follow April, she does have all the links in her bio how you can donate for Shadow's care. He does need a full workup of lab work. Mm-hmm. He does need a dental. He needs to have his rear view fuzzy dice removed.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And he will. And he will. The same time that he has his dental, we'll get that done as well. You know, and we'll see how the blood work looks too. But that's pretty standard with all of our seniors that we take. It's, you know, spay, neuter, dental, blood work, and then whatever else they need. So I see that. So he'll get everything he needs. And like I said, you know, however he came to us, we don't have any power over that. We don't have any control over that. What we do control is his future. And so our folks, just like all.
Shadow about to be a ladies' man. I'm going to tell you what, April likes to dress him up. So I'm sure he'll be wearing a tie and April's got all the clothes. And you know, Halloween's coming up, so I'm sure he'll be in some types of outfits. We'll see how badly he cusses me for it, but you know, we'll see. We're going to gauge it, but also, you know, like I said, we can't speak to the conditions. I'm sure you can speak to the conditions in which he was found, but our goal is to focus on getting this baby healthy and getting him loved. And I wish his owner
I hope she gets whatever she needs. So we'll take over from here. Yeah.
Well, April, I love you. Thank you so
Love your
much
face.
for everything. This has been a wild
Yes,
ride.
ma'am.
It's been a wild ride.
Absolutely.
10 days.
Yeah.
10 days. So with closing, we can say real quick, he is not at the shelter. Please, you guys, do not contact Pittsburgh Humane Animal Rescue Shelter. Please do not contact them. He is not there.
Yeah, he's not in Pittsburgh, and he is in our temporary foster home outside of Pittsburgh. Zip code, and he will, as soon as he can stop cussing at everybody, he'll be catching his flight to Texas, and we'll take over.
Look at him, he's so bad.
Hey, Michelle Ann, we should probably also give a thank you to the shelter that made sure that. Okay.
I did. Matter of fact, if you want to stand here real quick, I'll go over real quick with you guys. So I emailed my rescue tag on August, and that was August 21st. Now she could reclaim him up until 5 o'clock on August 30th, which was Friday. He was not reclaimed. I officially got him at 5:01 on Friday. On Tuesday, he was given all his vaccinations, and because it was a holiday weekend, he left early today, and he is on his way. So, I can't give any details about anything about why, when, or how. I can only tell you from here on out, his life has just changed. Even though he's grumpy. Even though he's grumpy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
His life, Shadow's life started today. Okay? Shadow's life started today. And people to thank, and I'll go over this again real quick for the new people. The shelter staff, the vet, and the vet techs at the Humane Animal Rescue in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I want to thank you guys. You guys went above and beyond. And I can't even imagine what you guys dealt with. And I know you dealt with a lot, and we're talking hundreds of phone calls. Hundreds. I want to thank this one right here, Long Way Home Adoptable, who rode this roller coaster with me, because it was a wild ride.
Yeah.
I want to thank the transporter and the temp foster that picked him up. We are not releasing her name due to safety. She is the one that does have Shadow.
Yeah, and I'll ask their permission, if they want to give any details, but until they say, I'm fine with that being released, because, they are online. They do have social media. So I'm just going to hold off just for the safety and sanity of everyone, because like you said, the animal shelter got hundreds of phone calls, and God love them. They kept on trucking and kept their eye on the prize and made sure that Shadow was safe. They were patient with him. He was able, we were told, to give kisses to one of the staff members on the hand. Is that right? He was licking one of their hands, which is a big improvement, because the first day he was there, he was screaming and barking and so scared that if you touch him, he would poop and pee on himself. So he's already made progress. So I have high hopes for him. I really do.
I do too. I have very high hopes for him.
Thank you to Morty the Misfit for also helping to navigate these waters.
They were next. Look, I have a little thank you thing.
Oh, sorry, Michelle, go ahead.
Look, I got it all written down on paper.
Come on, Liberty. Yeah.
So Morty the Misfit is Adopt a Morty from Long Way Home. She's a friend of ours. Go ahead. I already thanked her, but you go ahead now. Nicole. You can thank her.
Morty's fantastic, and she has apparently been following this creator for quite some time. So whenever she had heard about, I am, again, I'm not a TikTok person, so I'm unfamiliar with this person, their creator, and whatever they do. But when I told her the circumstance, she said, I know exactly who that is, and I know exactly what dog you're talking about. Okay. And she goes, I'm in. Tell me how you need help. So she's all
April. Hello.
These
Lost
little
you.
old.
There you.
Yeah.
You're coming in and out.
Yeah, hold on. It's raining. Come on. Come on, Dibs. I was just going to say she has a heart of gold too, and the moment you say there's a senior Chihuahua in need, she's hopping too.
Correct.
Yeah,
She's amazing. She
really
is absolutely amazing. So everyone that's asking, this is Shadow. He's not scared. He's mad. He's real mad.
He's mad. He's big mad.
Pissed off.
Yeah. Our transporter said that, they put him in the crate and she put him in the car and he growled at her for until he was outside of the city limits. He was growling at her from the passenger seat. So, like I said, he's stressed. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know us. He doesn't know. All he knows is his life up until today. That's all he knows. So he doesn't know how good it's about to get.
Look at him. He's standing like a bulldog.
Yeah. So I say these little dogs, they got to make themselves look big. They got to make themselves sound big. Because when you're, 6 inches tall or 8 inches tall, the world is a scary place. It's very scary. And that's their only way to communicate. So we'll let him cuss at us for a little while. Yeah.
He's real mad. So I do know that oh, there's Morty the Misfit. Look who's in here. Hi.
Hey, Morty. Hey, Mother.
Hi, Mother.
Mother.
Look at him. Danielle. Look.
Yeah. And that's the same thing Morty's mom said too, right away. Are we going to get him on happy meds? Yes, we are. Yes. We're absolutely going to get him on some calming meds, some anxiety meds, just to get his brain to calm down long enough to where we can speak to the real Shadow. Because right now we're just talking to his fear and his trauma. And like I said, it's just pure speculation. So there's no evidence of this. I want to be very clear. It's pure speculation, but he could very well be in withdrawals, be detoxing. We just don't know. So, well, that's why pharmaceuticals are wonderful. We can get him calm and talking to his rational dog brain, hopefully soon.
People are asking, will you ever go live with Shadow?
Oh, that's a good question.
Once he gets here, I will.
You can, Michelle. We're not big on doing lives.
I'll be the guinea pig and let him bite me.
Yeah. Hopefully by the time he gets to my house, he won't be biting. But we don't do a whole lot of lives on our stuff. You'll see that on our social media. We're not into doing lives. We're busy people and we're out here doing boots on the ground stuff, and sitting down on a live just isn't in the schedule for us. But we'll have plenty of photos, and I will happily send everything to Michelle and let her go live until her heart's content.
Yeah. But it was, I gotta be honest, this was a huge group effort. Mm-hmm. And I just thanked everybody. Well, look, Sarah W., you guys get to see him. There he is. Someone in the chat said, he's not mad, he's smiling. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
He's big mad.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, hopefully after a couple days he'll be able to calm down. I see some people saying go live or else people won't believe you. Respectfully, ma'am, that's not the world we live in. We don't live in this world of drama. Respectfully, ma'am, we help animals, and I don't worry about all that other nonsense. But I will happily post pictures, and just to be sure. Sorry, it's after school sillies, but also. When we vet families, So, he once he gets healthy and he's adoptable, trust me, and I'll even put Michelle on it. She'll make sure that it's a good family. Yeah.
And here's the thing about this whole situation. The group, all of us that work together, we don't owe anybody. We don't owe y'all nothing. We owe Shadow a great life.
Yeah, exactly.
That is our focus. My thing that I believe in the most is dogs, because people suck. I wear a shirt that says that. I wear a hat that says that. And you guys have to understand, I don't care about his past. His his past is his past when he left that shelter.
Yeah.
And now Shadow is going on to a new life, and he is starting a new chapter, and everything behind him is done. Shadow's life began today.
Yeah.
Shadow's life begun today.
Yeah.
And yes, the cat was adopted. There was one cat, and the cat was adopted.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
From what I know, this is what I was told. I do know the cat's not there. Shadow was the last one there, and he was released today. You know what? We're not part of the circus. I don't care. We rescue dogs. We do not rescue people. I'm not equipped to rescue people. And to be quite honest, I really don't like people. That's just me. So, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so our transporter picked him up today. He is out of Pittsburgh. He is in a temporary foster until he flies to me. And then my foster is getting adopted. Yay! She'll be flying to New Jersey this week. And so my spot will be open to take on Shadow personally. So he's good. And like I said, I'll send Michelle. You'll be the first one to get updates, and you can update your people if you like. But I just want to second what you said. I don't care anything about this TikTok drama and this TikTok whatever. I don't know anybody anything. We're here for the animals, and people who've adopted from us know they know. So we're good.
And you have quite a few, like Morty the Misfit, quite a few dogs that have very large accounts on TikTok.
Yes, we have several of our little dogs have gone on to become quite well known online, and but yeah, and that's wonderful. But like I said, our focus is from the day that they come to rescue till the day that they get adopted, and then we rescue, love, repeat, and move on to the next.
So just so everyone knows, this is Morty the Misfit's rescue right here.
Yeah.
Morty the Misfit's rescue is taking Shadow on, and the president of Long Way Home, Morty's rescue, is personally taking Shadow on.
Yeah. And like I said, we will not have this creator's name anywhere on anything, because that it's just, for me, that's unnecessary. It doesn't matter. It feeds into the stuff that I have no interest in. So, so we're not in this naming and shaming and blaming game. That's just not how we do it. We're focused on his health and getting him better. So, yeah, our success rate, what's our adoption success rate? We adopt out everyone. We adopt out everyone. We're a no-kill rescue. We specialize in seniors and medical cases, and the only euthanasias we have is pure quality of life, and that's typically our hospice cases. Pets. That means pets that we take on until they pass. So whether we just lost one last week, Otis, who we took on even though he had liver failure and kidney failure. We loved him until his last day. So that's the only reason a pet would pass in our program. Otherwise, they're adopted.
Yes, this is Shadow. For everybody asking, this is Shadow. So yes, they're Shadow. He mad. He real mad.
He is.
Everyone's asking when he touches the grass, can you please post him touching the grass? How to donate? Please go to Long Way Home Adoptables. She's right there. That's Morty's rescue right there.
Mm-hmm. Is touching the grass important to people? What is the?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I will give you a little backstory.
Okay. Sorry. Again, I don't follow that stuff, so all right. I will make sure that some pictures are he is on the grass. Absolutely. Okay. So that's an easy fix.
Yes. Yes, she is on Facebook. Matter of fact, Long Way Home Adoptables is very big on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Never went outside. Never touched grass. No. Holy cow. Well, like I said, I can't change any of that. All I can change is where we're headed. So I have no interest in naming and shaming, and we'll never mention the creator. You'll never catch us talking about whoever it is, because that's not my focus. So I want to thank you, Michelle, and for all you do. I got to get going and cooking supper because the kiddos are about to climb the walls. So get these kids fed. But yeah, we'll post updates, and Michelle, you'll be the first one. I'll send it to you. Feel free to go live and do whatever you like.
So you want me to kick your butt out of the box?
Yes, I gotta
Can I
cook some
please?
supper.
Can I please?
Yeah.
Bye. All right, guys. Yes, this is Shadow. Shadow's mad. um, he's real bad. So, you guys can follow Long Way Home Adoptables and his Shadow's life as of right now just begun. So, I know there's some people wanting in my box, so hold on.
All I'm going to say is this: real G's move in silence. Boom! Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. And thank you so much for rescuing this baby. We know that you were intricate in helping with Princess as well, so much credit for that. And thank you to you and April and Morty's mom and Morty. And y'all are just, that's all I can say. Real G's move in silence, Shell. Love you, girl.
I love you. Thank you for being there with me. There is someone else that has requested. I don't know who this is, but hold on.
Hi, sweetie. I just want to say you are absolutely amazing, and thank you so much for rescuing this baby. All of you ladies that had a part in it. But this should, can I say something really quick? This should also be a sign, you guys, to stop donating to her for a dog that she's not getting back. Stop. Just saying. I'm sorry. It's been bothering me. It's heartbreaking.
His life started today, so that's him.
I'm so glad.
He's pissed off, but you know what?
It's okay.
She can't say I stole him because actually I have all the records that I did that. But
Well, we know you didn't steal him. But I think it's absolutely amazing.
to be honest, I don't give a shit what she says. Really, to be honest, I know.
Right?
I don't care. She collected money for a dog she never picked up, so I could really give a shit what she says. To be honest, but I do have a letter to her that I wrote out. Matter of fact, it is right there. And I will read it when I go to.
I just wanted to tell you thank you, sweetie, though, for doing an amazing work. I really do appreciate it. I love rescues. All my dogs are rescues. So I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Have a blessed day, sweetie.
Do you know how to get out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to come up. I'm a former ACO.
I watched you today.
I'm gonna do this because I try to stay numb, but it's people like you that made my job as an ACO worthwhile. It's people like you that help all of us that are animal control officers, investigators, that make it bearable, should I say. I want to tell you, God bless you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are an angel on earth. And I wish you only the best God has to give to you.
I watched you in Jennifer's live today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you get Jennifer in my box?
She's going out to dinner with her family, but I will, if you would like, I will send her a message that you personally want to speak with her.
Please.
I will. And I thank you again. God bless you.
Thank you. He's mad though, but he's alive. You guys, it's been tough. Knowing I couldn't say anything for his safety, but watching people mourn him, that was hard. That was hard for me. I sat in, her name is Jennifer, and I sat in her live today.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I want to say I greatly appreciate you because last September somebody had dropped off a cat at my front door, and I can tell you it's taken me a year for her to feel like a cat again. I couldn't touch her for 6 months. I couldn't go near her. And now she's finally cuddling and she's finally happy. I don't know what happened to her in her past. I have no idea. But thank you for saving him. I know exactly what you're going through because this cat, like I told you, was very upset and very angry. And now finally, I've almost had her for a year and she's become herself and a cat again. I have no idea what happened to her, but I could just imagine.
It's been rough, and I'd rather not know. And this is the hard part.
Yeah, it's hard for me too. I'd rather not know. You know what I mean?
I'd rather not know.
But at least I can say that I worked so hard for her to get to be where she is. And I know Shadow's going to thrive and he's going to have an amazing life and he's going to be able to be a dog again, thanks to you.
He's mad, though. He's mad as hell.
He is. I can tell. He's very upset.
He real mad.
It's going to take some time, but he's going to be back to himself.
And
you know?
Long Way Home Adoptable actually specializes in aggressive Chihuahuas. That's their specialty. They only do the old senior dogs, medical dogs, and behavior issues. So they are very well educated in that.
That's amazing. Yeah, he's going to thrive. It's just going to take him some time. And he had to have the right person, and you gotta give yourself a pat on the back for that, eh?
It's been tough, I'll tell you. It's been real tough. Safety, I couldn't, for safety reasons, I couldn't let anybody know he was tagged. I couldn't let anybody know anything until he was actually safe and in an undisclosed location for safety.
Exactly.
That's sad. That's sad.
It is sad. It's disgusting, actually.
So, thank you for your kind words. I appreciate it.
And no, I greatly appreciate you. We need more people like you.
I'm just glad to let the world know he's alive because people were mourning him. Matter of fact, I knew he was alive and I was mourning him.
I started crying last night when I heard that somebody had said that to me, and I just started crying because I'm in Canada and I was trying to figure out a way I could try and help this little fellow.
You guys, we're here for Shadow's come up. That's right, but Shadow's gonna come up. Oh my gosh, you guys are. I love that. Whoever just said that, I love that.
Yeah, Shadow's gonna come.
So,
Shadow's gonna come back 100%.
He was gone since Friday. He was mine. So he's gone. He was gone. He was legally gone on Friday into my name. So if anybody called for Shadow after Friday, Shadow, he was gone. He wasn't Lisa's dog anymore. So I'm glad I could finally open up and let everybody know. It did bother me, all the money that she was collecting for him, even though nothing was paid. I can't change that. That's really none of my business. Raggedy Tea Sippin', could you please request my box?
And hun, stop! Don't listen to any of the haters. Like they're all, don't.
Remember, I'm dogs because people suck. You guys got to understand. I don't like people. So,
Do you want to know what I told my doctor? He asked me what my other allergy was, and I said people.
I don't do people. I'm a street rescuer. Actually, I go where people don't go. But thank you very much. I'm going to let someone else up in my box. I don't know. Do you know how to
Yes,
get
for
out?
sure. I have to go anyways, but thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you.
Candace. Thank you.
Hey, I just wanted to say that I personally greatly appreciate the work that you've done. I just have one question. Were they ever going to let her get him back? Is that why she was collecting the money? And then she just didn't show? Or was she not eligible to get him back?
Okay, get him back. She had up until Friday at 5 o'clock. Friday at 5:01, he was legally mine.
Wow. Okay, so she pulled another fast one.
I don't know. I did know it bothered me a little bit because
Yeah, you couldn't say nothing and you were watching it all happen. I understand
I
that.
was watching.
And
If
if anybody puts you down for that, they're dead wrong.
To be honest, I don't care what anyone says. You know why? Because
did you get that dog's nails cut?
yes, he got fully vetted on Saturday. So he got his nails cut.
Amen.
He got all his vaccinations. So he got everything, but he hasn't had. Yes, that is Shadow behind me. He has not had the full workup. So he's got to have full lab panels done. Now he did get heartworm checked. That was for he had to have a health certificate. He is heartworm negative. And if you guys weren't in my live earlier, I did show all the vet records. There were 4 pages of vet records, and I did show them in my box. Showed everything. So.
Okay. Well, I appreciate all your hard work, and I give you a lot of credit for being able to hold it together until now and not let anybody know. I know, I could imagine. But thank you for everything that you do.
Thank you. No, his skin was not bad, y'all. You're one I watched. It was hard to watch live where people were mourning.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I really do. I've known a little bit about what has been going on and what, he was going to the rescue. He was fine. He was alive, but I've kept my mouth shut. I respect everything that you guys do, all the rescues. And I've preached this until I was blue in the face, but hearing all these people pushing that narrative and people were really believing it, and it hurt my heart for them, but it hurt my heart for Shadow because he's got such a beautiful life ahead of him. Yes, he's 12, he's elderly, but he's got so much to look forward to, things that he never even understood or knew existed. And it's beautiful, and you guys are beautiful, and what you're doing is beautiful, and I couldn't put into words how grateful I am. You're gonna get me in my emotions.
I watched Itty Bitty. Mm-hmm. I think her name's Itty Bitty, and I watched Jennifer today. And in her live, somebody had said, there's a song about rescues. And I actually made a post with Shadow with that song. I couldn't post it though, because I couldn't do anything until Shadow was actually safe in an undisclosed location. It was hard watching Jennifer. It was because I get it. People can mourn something that they've never touched, felt, or anything.
Absolutely.
Matter of fact, I knew Shadow was with us, but I was still crying because they were crying. I'm in their comments crying.
Yeah.
She goes back if anyone recorded her today, I'm in her comments crying. I was like, what the heck? I mean, I'm crying and I know he's alive. So
Yeah.
I cried because they were crying.
Yeah.
And people can really mourn. And you know what I thought of when people were mourning? Shadow, I thought of when Princess Diana was unalived. I mourned her. I cried. I watched the news. So I get it. I get it. What was hard was the narrative ran without any proof. Without any proof.
Facts. And that's what I told people. You can't take those text messages from Lisa as documentation. And I would see people live and they would be really like pushing it to the point they were arguing with people. And I would just go in there and say, respectfully, do you happen to have any documented concrete proof on this? Because from my own experience in the field, I know when things like that happen, documentation is out there. And nobody could provide anything. And I knew that he was still alive, but at the end of the day, people are going to believe what they want to believe. And then there are people who care and believed it because it was being pushed so hard. And it was hard to watch that happening.
The two people I cried for, I cried. There was one trying to have a book club. Have a book club. And she couldn't even have her book club. I don't remember who it was, but I sat in that live for over an hour. Over an hour. And I cried. I cried.
That was Edie. That was Edie. We are all reading a book together, actually, and that book club is every Sunday. And she couldn't do it because
Have her book club.
yeah. I agree. And that's why a lot of us have stepped back from the Lisa situation entirely, because I can make a whole video about my sublimation tumblers, and I've got in my comment section about Lisa. Like, this has nothing to do with her. It's crazy. It's a lot to deal with.
It's wild how somebody can just take over and you've never met them before, but it does happen. It happens. It really does happen. Somebody you've never met before can basically take over your life. And it got me when that poor lady couldn't do her book club. That got me.
It was a lot, and I know it had to be hard to not say anything. And even though like I had been told things, I didn't want to. First of all, I didn't want to say anything because that's just disrespectful. But also, I didn't want to put stuff out there, and I didn't have concrete proof, concrete evidence.
I got to be honest. Some things that I seen you guys talk about was true.
Oh, I know.
Like the shelter said, for safety reasons, I cannot give out the rescue's information. That is true. That was an agreement. And let me tell you what, they vetted me. Like, they want to know who I was, where I lived. I mean, they vetted me and A Long Way Home. And I'm glad they did.
Yeah, me too.
But let me tell you what, it wasn't just a rescue that could go pick Shadow up. That's not how it worked. I mean, I won't be surprised if they ran a background check. And it didn't matter to me. They could do whatever they want. They could run whatever they want. It was a long process, and I get it because I do know they were inundated on, I think last Wednesday, they had over like 300 phone calls on an answering machine. I do know that. And one thing that was super important to me today, because I got to be honest. Pittsburgh shelter was fantastic. Absolutely, hands down fantastic. And I can't thank them enough, because on the other side of things, they were getting plowed. That people were talking bad about. I mean, it was wild. But they hung in there like rock stars, and they took care of him, and that's what the important thing was. Their focus was Shadow and Shadow safety, and what a hell of a job they did.
I love that. I love that.
Hands
People don't
down,
realize.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania shelter are rock stars.
People don't realize how limited the resources are, that like without donations and help and support that places like that have. And for people to just like call, it's, from what I've been told, they've gotten altogether over 1,000 phone calls. And
Yes. Actually, it's more than that, way more than that.
oh, I'm sure it is. And that's taking away, like tying up their phone lines, first of all, but it's taking away from situations that really do need their help. Like Shadow was, I'm not going to say he was good, but he was good. You know what I mean? He was safe. He was protected. Nobody was going to get their hands on him that wasn't supposed to get their hands on him. It just stressed me out. The whole situation had me so stressed out. But then when I found out he was going to be all right, he was going to go somewhere where he was going to be taken care of the way he deserved. And that warmed my heart. And I knew if he went somewhere, it would likely be a rescue that was skilled at not only just the elderly dogs. That's what I was telling people, but elderly dogs with behavioral issues. That's so important.
And that's what Long Way Home, that's what they specialize in. They specialize in the little chihuahuas that like to bite your ass.
He looked so mad, but he looked so adorable at the same
He's
time.
mad because he's seeing sunlight.
I love it for him, though. I love it for him. His temperament, even at his age, I feel like has the possibility to change. I just know it's going to be an adjustment, just like it's going to be a whole process.
There was a shelter worker that he is big bad. He's big bad. I should do a TikTok video of his picture.
That would be funny.
With that big mad. So people are. Oh, someone's. Hold on.
I know Jen is requesting in your box, by the way.
Okay. All right.
I will drop because I know you're wanting to do one at a time. But thank you for bringing me up here. I didn't expect, but I appreciate you. I already sent you a whole message, but I appreciate everything that you do, everything all rescues do. And yeah, guys, if you can, donate for Shadow's care. Donate because the rescues put so much time, effort, energy. Even I'm sure a lot of them do it out of their own pocket if they don't have what it is that they need. You have no idea until you've been a part of it, and it's a beautiful thing to be a part of. And I'm appreciative of you guys to the moon and back.
Shadow's right there, you guys. Shadow's right there. Everyone's like, can we see Shadow? Shadow's right there. He's pissed off. He's pissed off.
I actually wanted to come up and ask right under what Raggedy just said about donating. I know people are putting the @ and then the donate name, but is that Venmo, Cash App, PayPal? Like, could you tell us what that is so we can donate?
So to be honest, if you go to Morty the Misfits page, in her link tree, actually, it says, I think, to donate for Shadow, it's the top one. And then she has Morty the Misfit came from Long Way Home Adoptables. That was Morty's rescue.
Okay.
The same rescue for him.
Okay.
He's going to the same lady. So what Morty did is Morty put a link, I think a thing up in, I don't know, Morty the Misfit's in here right now. I think it's the top one. Let me see if she answers.
And I wasn't sure if anybody could pin, like, maybe if they did have the link tree and we could screenshot it and I can pull it up myself by chance, or if there is a Venmo or something like that. I foster in Texas, so I know that it's expensive for you guys to help out and do this. So I was just wondering where we could donate to help out.
Mel, link tree, right there.
Yeah, it just won't let you pin with people in the box.
I went ahead and took a screenshot. That way if you have an iPhone, when you're done, you can just put your finger on that screenshot on that link and it'll pull it up through the internet. So that's why I could screenshot it. So perfect. Well, I'm going to drop down and not take up your box, but I appreciate it. I'm so glad he's safe.
He's alive, y'all.
I was
He's
so
alive.
worried, y'all. It makes me sick because we rescue here in Houston from Bark, and like waiting to get those dogs out when there's 15 to 20 a day being euthanized, it makes you sick. And I was so worried about him because I know overcrowding is everywhere and that he is kind of not nice. And I was like, I worry about his health and
Well,
about him being safe.
You know, Long Way Home, they've pulled from me before. They're in Bryan College Station.
Yes, we do. I know them very well. Yes. So I'm so glad he made it out. Thank you so much for letting me have a box and to
You're
clear that
welcome,
up.
honey.
And I appreciate it. And you guys have a great day. And
Thank you.
Daddy,
You too,
you're safe,
Megan.
buddy. You're safe.
He is, but he's so bad.
All right. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a good day.
You too. And I know Jennifer was asking.
Yeah, she came up and then she dropped. But I want to tell you before I drop, because these kids and dogs are being wild at my own house. Oh, gee, I love your guys' faces. I love everything you do. And if there's ever anything I can do to help, I'm just a DM away. Don't ever hesitate to reach out. And I appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. I'm going to wait real quick for Itty Bitty or Jennifer. Those are the two. Those are the two that I really. There we go. There's the link tree. There it is. There's the link tree. You can donate for Spicy Shadow. He is cute. Look at him. He looks like a bulldog. I'm just going to wait for a few minutes to see if Itty Bitty, and you guys, if you're sitting out watching my live in the hallway, you guys are welcome in here. I'll answer any questions. No, I'm not adopting him. He will be up for adoption though. You guys, if you're in the hallway, you guys are more than welcome to come in here. I'm friendly. He ain't, but I am. I'm friendly to a point. I'm the one that pulled my rescue, pulled him, and then once he actually got out of the shelter, he went to Long Way Home's name. I did see her come in. Not recently, but I did see her come in. He's funny. He doesn't look friendly at all. Something I got to clear up real quick. Since there are new people in here, Raggedy T-Sip, I think it is. Are you still in here? Can you tell me yes or no? He's spicy. He's spicy as hell. I think the one that was just my box, Raggedy. Is she in here? Okay. All right. So until I get a Jennifer in here, I really want to talk to Jennifer because, I want her to know. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and post real quick. I'm going to post his medical records. Can moderators turn off my comments, please? So there's 4 pages of medical notes on Shadow. I have blocked out. I know someone's requesting my box, but let me get his medical notes up here real quick. I did mark out the vet information and the vet text information. So here we go. So here's page 1. I'm gonna dip so you guys can take your screenshots real quick. In order to get my whole screenshot, I think you have to hold down on my live and it'll say and clear my display. And then you guys can take your screenshots. Okay. Page 2. Page 3. And there's one more page. Okay. All right, I'm back. All right, you guys are throwing the comments. Let's see. Are you there? You guys are welcome. Are you there? I can't hear her. Can you guys hear her?
Trick or treat. Hi, babe.
He's alive and well.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm here. I'm literally in the restaurant. That's what I kept trying to tell everybody. I said, tell her I'm trying, but I'm literally in a restaurant with my family.
I just want to let you know Shadow's alive and well. He's spicy. There he is.
Oh. Biddy, you here? I can't hear her like at all.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything.
I don't know what's going on. But yeah, like I had so many people like, Jennifer, please tell her. I said, look, I heard about y'all. I didn't want to say without concrete proof. You know what I mean? You don't never want to go on here because if you're wrong, then people chastise you for it. You know what I mean?
You see me in your comments today?
No, there was so much going on, and my head has been hurting so bad from all of this. Like I just had enough. You know what I mean? Of people.
It was right before the election. It was right before the election where you had to reset?
Oh, I may have. I'm
Yeah.
following you now, though.
I put a bunch of crying tears in there because it was hard to watch someone cry when knowing I couldn't say anything for safety.
Yeah.
And I got to be
get
honest,
that.
it's been an emotional 10 days.
Yeah.
Mel and Darla, they've been my rock through this. So has April. And
You
it's been,
please don't make me cry in the middle of a restaurant.
I won't. You can come back in. Go eat and then come back in. I'll still be on live.
Yeah.
Go eat.
Okay. That's what I was gonna say. Once
Go
I
eat
eat or
for
whatever.
me. Because I'm actually going to go out and have a smoke. I think this is itty bitty wanting in. And I'm going to cry with her because, to be honest, Oz on.
Yeah, I held my dog last night because I have a German Shepherd and a Border Collie. I held my dog so tight last night, like it. And to me, hurting a animal is the same thing as hurting a child, except a child can speak out when an animal can't.
Okay.
And I don't see how people could be cruel to something so innocent and something so beautiful. I don't get it. But I'm gonna go eat. I love everybody. Hey to everybody in the chat that's telling me hey and they love me. I will be back.
Are you there, Itty? Hello. No sound, I know. I don't know why I can't hear her. No, she's not muted. No one's muted. I don't have her muted. I don't have her muted. And this is the one I want to talk to because this is what I cried the most on. Was her. Oh my gosh, she couldn't even get through her book club thing like that. That was tough. All right, there's two people. Can I get my box real quick? Darla and Mel, please. Darla and Mel, they rode with me during this whole. They had to keep their mouth. Oh, you can't box. Mel, we got to talk for Darla because hey Mel, I think I talked to Darla like 5 times a day. You know how hard it was to keep my big old mouth shut?
Girl, I know. Because I saw that I was coming home from traveling for work and I told you I started seeing those posts. I started seeing those posts and it absolutely broke my heart. And I was like, no, what happened? Did the plans change? What's going on? Oh my God.
I'm blocked. Someone said they're blocked. I don't have you blocked. Who's blocked? I don't have anyone blocked, honey. You're right there. Token, you're right there, hun. You're not blocked. Oh, this Darla server's bad. So I gotta Shadow's right there. Old spicy Shadow.
Little feisty. He's a little feisty. Look at him. That face, though. I'm telling you.
I'm going outside real quick. Let me get something to drink. My mouth is. I started getting a cold today, and I'm supposed to be leaving on vacation Thursday morning. So just so everyone knows here in the chat, it was so hard to stay quiet about this. And I got a big mouth, like a real big mouth. And we had to stay quiet, and it was for his safety. It was for Shadow's safety.
Right. Michelle, they're asking for a brief recap for the folks that are new.
So a brief recap for what?
For the folks that are new, so that they can be
Okay.
brought up to speed, because, it's 7:30 here on the East Coast, so there's probably people that getting in from work and dinner and all that other fun stuff.
So just so you guys know, his old owner has popped in here quite a few times. And that's fine. I don't want her blocked. I do want her to know that he is safe. I will say that they never told her that he was unalive. Never. I'm taking Excedrin. I got the worst headache. And you guys will see her pop in here, please. Just don't say anything negative.
Don't give her any attention. No attention whatsoever. Don't bash her. Don't give her money.
Yes,
don't
please
listen to her. Stay out of it. Stay out of it. If she comes in, let her hear what has been told. We found ourselves in this situation, 8 months ago?
Yeah. And so this is funny because Morty the Misfit, she did her video yesterday, and it was sitting in the queue. And then all day today, we're in a chat with April, Long Way Home, Mel, and Darla, and we're like 30 minutes, 15 minutes, like we were counting down when he was going to be picked up. It was
hyper vigilant on the phone today. Let me tell you, I was watching that thing. I was doing work and looking at my phone, looking at my phone. Like, okay, is it going? Is it going? Is it going? Is it going? Hey, Belle.
Once he was off the property, I then texted Morty the Misfit's mom, and I said, release it. And then I waited 5 minutes, and then I came live. So we had the timing down pretty good.
Absolutely.
And if you have not seen Morty the Misfit's video, she covers Mother, she calls herself Mother, covers everything. Morty the Misfit is very good to us. We're close. April and her are very close. Mother. And she knew right away that she needed to step in and say something, but we had to make sure Shadow was safe first. So,
Absolutely. Edie said that her sound is good, Michelle, and she's trying to request you come back up.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to let you recap everything, Mel, because you've been with me from the get.
Oh, goodness. Well, Michelle talked with hi, Edie. Michelle reached out to Darla and myself. Lots of back and forth. Michelle got the tag on August 21st at 5:01 p.m. I believe, or that was Friday. Last Friday at 5:01.
Yep, her deadline was 5 o'clock on Friday, and at 5:01 I officially had the tag.
So
But I had to be quiet. I had to be quiet all weekend. I couldn't say anything.
You were very quiet. We were all bouncing back and forth, but everything was kept quiet to protect not only Michelle and her rescue, but the fosters that were stepping forward, like Long Way, and Morty's mom. The rescue there. So you guys, in essence, Shadow is safe. He in good health for the conditions that he was living in. His nails were long. He tested negative for heartworm. Skin was fine. He's a senior dog. He does
There's
have a
no
heart murmur.
mange. He doesn't have any
No
mange.
No fleas. He is eating, he is drinking, he is getting outside, and it's just going to be an adjustment. He's a 12-year-old Chihuahua. But as you can see in the picture behind Michelle, he's got a lot of fight in him, and he is a survivor. Another survivor from the
Look at him
hands
tries. He's acting like a bulldog. Look at his feet and his chest.
The picture was taken as he was being transported to foster.
He's safe right now in an undisclosed location, and he actually will be flying to April with Long Way Home Adoptables, and she's in Bryan College Station. She has Texas A&M right next to her if she's got to use him. I'm telling you, that face, look at him. I can't even do it.
So I want to say,
I'm gonna drop him.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
Mel,
I'm gonna go ahead and drop or mute, whatever you want me to do,
Okay.
and let Itty talk here. You guys have a wonderful evening, and this is just fabulous. Itty, you tore
Love
me
you,
up,
Mel.
girl. You tore me up. I ain't gonna lie.
sorry.
It's hard.
I'm gonna start crying again, y'all. I'm gonna start crying again.
I'll tell you what, you're live on Sunday. Oh my gosh. I was crying because you guys were crying. Like I was sobbing.
Yeah, if you heard my story or whatever, I am so happy that he is in a safe place and that he is being rescued. I wasn't 100% sure, and I understand why the people were saying that he was put down so they would, stop calling and stuff, and I get that. But then I started feeling so guilty because I walked away from rescue, and I'm still a member of PETA, and I didn't do anything. All I was worried about was those money apps, and I forgot about the dog and the cats, and I don't know what happened with the cats. So if anybody has any updates for that, I'd love to know.
I do. The cat was adopted to a very good family.
Oh, awesome. I was so worried about all this, and I'm sorry, guys, that I'm upset. I'm really sorry, but you don't understand how hard rescues are and stuff. And I am just I'm so relieved that this dog has a chance. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. My Sophia is right next to me. My Sophia the cat. Everybody who follows me knows Soph. She's over here because she knows I'm crying. You guys, I am so happy for this. This is taken a load off of me. It really has, and I appreciate what you're doing.
I'm happy to tell you. So can I officially tell you the news?
Yes, please do, because I've been at work.
He's alive and well. And he's a brat.
I knew that he was alive. People were telling me he was alive. I am so happy for that. I'm so happy because I was worried about him.
I know you were. I know you were. You and Jennifer were the ones that I worried about the most, actually. I do want to let you know that I know the rumor was going around that he had mange and he was, cockroach infested and all this, and he wasn't, you guys, to be honest. I know Rickett, boss, let me tell you what, when she was trying to have her book club and she couldn't even have her book club, I was bawling. Bawling.
I'm a really hard person and stuff, and a lot of people think I'm rude and everything else. But when it comes to animals, like I said, we have to speak for those who cannot speak for themselves. And it's the people out there. Now, this has made me kind of open up and be like, all right, I need to get back into rescuing again, because I just, after the pit bull incident, it was really hard for me, but I need to get back into rescue because rescues still contact me, to transport to the airport to Nashville or pick them up and take them to Memphis and stuff like that, because I'm right there by the airport and stuff. So I know all that goes through with what you got to do, and I have the utmost respect for you, and I'm just so happy that this dog is taken care of. But we all do need to remember that she still scammed all these people out of money for this dog, and that
That's not right. This dog deserves whatever home he goes to, he's going to feel so much love. And I am so grateful for that.
Today is the first day of Shadow's life. It's somebody said earlier, this is his comeback. Today is Shadow's comeback. Shadow's comeback. And today's the first day of the rest of his life. This dog will never want for anything. This dog will never need for anything. He'll be the best dressed dog on TikTok. Because did you already hear April?
No,
well, Halloween's coming.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait to see it. And I followed you because I want to see, and not just Shadow, but there's other dogs too that need just as much love and support, you guys, and cats too. Cats too, you know.
I gotta be honest. We got to be the voice for the voiceless, and I was the voice for him during this whole situation. It was hard on me. It was very taxing. Because I had to think of my safety, and I had to think of utmost first and foremost. I can protect myself, but I had to think of Shadow's safety also. And I had to wait to come live until he was actually in a undisclosed safe location. And it's been hard. I'm rude. I don't give a shit. I'm rude AF. I do not like people. Everyone knows that. All my mods know that. All my followers know that. And this is a lot for me to be on live and interact because doing rescue makes you very. It's like being a mortician. Your heart gets hardened after a while. And my heart has gotten hardened to people. The stuff that I see just this weekend, while, I've got Shadow, I have somebody that contacted me about somebody that threw a dog out of a second-story window in front of an Uber driver, and it was caught on camera. So there's so much sickness in this world. This happened locally here. There's so much sick stuff that we see doing rescue. And you've got to be the voice for the voiceless. And rescue is not for the weak-hearted, the weak-minded, because some of the stuff we see.
And so I think that you do a lot of pit bulls, don't you?
Yes. That's my specialty.
So Dozer, he was a fighter dog. At the time, I was at Fort Campbell military base, and military bases have a lot of bait dogs and they have a lot of fighter dogs. And this dog, I think about him every day, honestly, I do, because he was so excited to see me. And the one day that I missed, they had to put him down because he was so aggressive. But I worked with him so hard, and I was getting him to the right place. But unfortunately, the people just couldn't do it, and the shelter couldn't keep him. He was a liability. And I'm so blessed that there are more pit bull rescues out there, and I totally 100% support you on the pit bulls, because they're used as fighter dogs and they're used as bait dogs, and it's actually really, really sad. So
it is. It's sad. And Texas, everyone says Texas is terrible. Well, I live here. And there are some terrible places, but some of your best rescues are in Texas too. So I'm so glad that we were able to come live today, and we were able to set everybody in the right direction. I know that a lot of misinformation I've seen it happen with this case. Misinformation can skyrocket and it was not just, it was everywhere.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I am so. My tears today are for happiness. It is so Oh my
Now you
gosh.
can cry happy tears. He's safe.
I can, and I can have a book club, and you're invited to my book club. You know,
I was in your book club, but the
know.
comments kept drilling you, just drilling you. But I'm glad we're able to set it straight with you. April's
I-
actually wanting to come in my box. Hold on.
Okay. I'm still shaking, y'all.
Here's the rescue.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm getting to meet you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to start crying.
Oh my God, I just got here. Somebody's crying. What happened?
She's so happy.
I'm so happy that
Oh.
I get to meet you guys. I really am. I'm honored to be in this box with you guys.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you. Hey, I was just going to let you know, Michelle Ann, I've been cooking supper for the kids, so I've been off a little bit, but I was just checking on, well, you know how it is. Rescue never stops. It is like a 24/7. But apparently there's a lot of people interested in this dog. And like I said, I apologize that I am not, I am not in the TikTok world. That's just not my, I don't know. I just don't hang on TikTok, but I just want to say we've been getting some messages from people, and the people you've sent over have been very respectful and very kind. So I just want to say thank you for having good people. And it sounds like the people that follow you are in it just like we are. We're here for the animals, and it, you know, like I said earlier, we don't care so much about his history. We're focused on the future. So anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for sending very kind and respectful people.
Yes.
And very kind. Yeah.
You're welcome. So just so you know, April, or Long Way Home Adoptables, this is April. She's actually going to be personally fostering. She's the president of the rescue, but she's going to be personally fostering Shadow herself. And she's very big on Instagram and Facebook. So if you guys are not following Long Way Home Adoptables, she has a very, very big account on Instagram. How many followers do you have on there?
I don't know. I don't really pay attention. I don't know.
Over 500,000, I think.
No, right. No, that's Morty. No,
I know.
I don't know. I don't know what our numbers are, but yeah, like I said, we're on Facebook and Instagram. But you're the only reason I got on TikTok is because you asked me to come over sometimes when you need help, and that's the only reason we're here today. So
I love you, April.
yeah, love you right back. Anyway, I'll just say thanks to everybody and thanks for being respectful and kind. So all right, we're gonna eat supper. Good to talk to you.
All right, love you, April.
All right. Bye, y'all.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and jump down. I've got to get back to work. But again, thank you. And I hope that we can be able to work with something. You know, I'm here in Tennessee, so you got someone in Tennessee. So,
But you know what? You can sleep good tonight. You're the
I
one
am.
that really wanted to let you know that.
yeah, because I have not slept well at all. I have not eaten very well, which I mean, you know, I didn't need to lick the windows at Baskin Robbins anyway, but you know, anyway, thank you so much. And I'm going to personally send you my phone number in the DM. And then that way, anything you need, you just let me know. I'm there for you. If you need me to put anything on my platform, I'll be happy to. I have some major creators that have my back, so I will make sure that they get out there and spread the word as well. So,
Thank you. And I'm glad that we could actually let you know that he is okay.
yes.
And I'll be in your live with your book club on Sunday.
All right. Thank you. And everybody, thank you. And y'all have a great day.
I know there was someone else that wanted to come up. Does anyone else want to come up? I know it's funny, but April did say, here we go. We got someone. Oh, there's Debbie in here too. Hold on. Debbie's been waiting. There we go. Somebody asked me, what are the conditions of his paws? They were good. The nails were long. Which, hold on, let me put this in my thing real quick. His nails were long. They got cut on Saturday. He got all his vaccinations Saturday. You guys don't feel bad. But that's him.
He's so angry, but he's so cute at the same time.
He's so pissed off. He's because he's seeing daylight.
Yeah. I just came in to say that I work for where I live. I volunteered for Humane Society, and I actually have rescued a pit bull that apparently was not mean enough to be in a fight ring. And he is my baby. And he is the best dog I've ever had in my life. And I rescued another dog a couple years later. And then I actually fostered 2 dogs from our Humane Society. And I ended up adopting them. And so the only reason why I wanted to come in here was just to say that I appreciate everything that y'all are doing. Because I'm a rescue mama myself. I've never bought. I have never paid for. I have never, other than vet bills and medications and everything else, I have never spent anything on my dogs other than what they actually needed. And I just wanted to come on here and tell you that I appreciate y'all and everything that all of you are doing. Because I wish, I am praying someday I am going to have my own rescue, my own kind of thing. Because that has been my goal. I'm 37 years old. Not to put personal info out there, but I am. And since I was a senior in high school, I've always wanted to have a rescue, bring these dogs home, have them here, give them their best life kind of thing. And I've recently, within the last couple of years, been able to do that. And I have 4 rescue dogs that are just living their life and loving it and absolutely grateful because they sit on top of you, they lick you, they're loving
Unconditional love.
Yes. And I have so much respect and love for you guys for doing everything that you've been doing. And that's all I wanted to say was a huge thank you, because I have the same heart and I want to take everybody in, and I would love to take him in too. But I mean, I have the biggest heart towards animals, and I hate people.
Yeah. That's why
it's nothing to do with people themselves. It's just I love animals.
Oh yeah, it does. It has all to do with people. Hold on. Matter of fact, I had to wait. North out. I'm Texas. I'm Central. Matter of fact, where he's going is Bryan College Station. So somebody asked me a question here. Everyone's asking, did have to pay to get him back? No. Mm-mm. Yes, the cat was adopted. There was only one cat and Shadow, and the cat was adopted. All right, everyone see Morty the Misfit. We love Morty. Yeah, that's Shadow. Yes, so El Garcia, I want to answer this real quick. El Garcia, yes, she had until Friday night. Matter of fact, I have it all written down. She had till Friday, August 30th at 5 p.m. to come get her dog. At 5:01, he officially was mine. Wait, I can't see Wild Goose's comment. K2 the Amy, yes. Yeah, Wild Goose, hold on. Wild Goose, I'm trying to read your comment. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find it. Anna, can you send me a message? I don't know why I can't read it. Okay, hold on. Oh, Wild Goose. Wild Goose, thank you. Wow. He deserves it. Hold on. I'm emotional. Wild Goose, you made me cry. Wild Goose, if you could reach out to Long Way Home Adoptable or send Morty the Misfit a message. We'll definitely get that to April. Thank you so much. He deserves first class. He deserves first class. Yes. He deserves first class. Y'all. All right, guys, give me white hearts in the chat if you guys think he deserves first class by Goose. Chewy, don't you dare. Give me hearts in the chat. He deserves first class. Goose, thank you. Definitely we'll let April know with Long Way Home Adoptables. That's amazing. Thank you. Even with his little. So here's the issue. How do we get through TSA with her? Wait, first class. He can go around TSA. See, everyone agrees with me. He deserves to fly first class. Oh, hold on real quick, guys. Hold on. Oh, that's funny. With unlimited treats, right? Right. Oh. Grey Poupon. He'll probably go, or give him Grey Poupon. He'll, oops, someone wants my box. Hold on.
Hi, thank you. I want to say more
I couldn't find you in the thing.
I want to say more than 1,000 thank yous. Yes. I have 4 chihuahuas. I have 2. Oh my goodness. It just like was a crapshoot, right?
Yeah.
I knew she was mixed with Chihuahua. And the guy that had them, he wasn't going to get rid of all the puppies. So I took one. I didn't have to pay for her. I took one. Let me just tell you, that one is on something. She is. And then I took another one from him because he took her to get spayed and she was pregnant.
You guys, thank you for all the gifts. Just so you know, my gifts are going the long way. My gifts are going the long way home, you know.
Okay. So, yeah. So I have 4 chihuahuas all together. And let's just say one is kind of like Shadow. She just knows her grandpa. My daughter got her when she was 16. Very responsible. But, you know, school, a job, all that.
Oh, yeah.
She got attached to my husband. She really did. And first when my daughter brought her home, he said, "What the hell did you get a Chihuahua for?" Because we were used to English Springer Spaniels. We got one, our last English Springer Spaniel, and we took her to the vet. She would steal money. She took $60 in her kennel.
Oh.
$60. The fingernail clippers, anything she could get a hold of.
And you know, Chihuahuas, for some reason, they gravitate to men.
Right, and that's what it is. My husband.
I think it's because Chihuahuas try to be big and badass, you know.
But that's her grandpa. And if I you can't see me, but if I point my finger around, I'm going to touch your grandpa. She comes unglued. But the lady's 12 years old. She hardly has any teeth or whatever. And it's just a thing. Don't touch your grandpa. Yeah, throw her some love, people. Because this made my total day. It did. They're so misunderstood. They are. And I'm glad that you had that big of a heart and were able to do this. Look at my girl. I see him. You know what? One of our girls, she shows her grill. She shows her grill. She can't hurt me. She can't hurt me. I am just like, this is like the best news of like the whole start of the month. Really, I can't even like fathom, comprehend it. No, I can't. It's just amazing. People, I don't have the ability to throw gifts. I can throw hearts. Throw her gifts. If you were pulling for anything, pull for her and Shadow. This is amazing. Yes.
There's one person that, hey, Mel or Darla, can you tag Mexican Homie, please?
Yes. I love Mexican Homie. Yep. No, I seen Eddie in here. I follow her for a long time, but thank you for doing that. I mean,
I'm going to go open my back door for my dogs real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, I understand that.
Oops. Here's April. Hold on. Check. All right.
Hey, April. You got that little chihuahua icon.
Hey. I've been texting you. I sent you another picture of Shadow.
Me or
no, Michelle.
Okay.
But telling her to check her text messages. His temporary foster has hi everybody. His temporary foster has he's happy. He's not happy.
You guys gotta see this.
Michelle, check your dang text. I sent you a picture of Shadow.
The picture. Y'all want to see a new picture of Shadow? I can't laugh.
Yes.
Hold on real quick. Hold on. Let me let my dogs out. Hold on.
Okay, yeah. Understandable.
Yeah, he's still quite angry and he's still quite stressed and upset, but
he's going to get used to it. He's going to know real love.
And we've got him set up for a vet appointment so he can get on some what we call happy meds, so he can get some calming medication, so he can, basically we would just want to talk to the real Shadow, not to the fear and trauma that's in his brain right now. But
he will get over it, and he's going to understand what real love and care is. He is going to.
Yeah. And so his temporary foster, he's not in Philadelphia. He is outside of Philadelphia. I'm sorry, Pittsburgh. He's outside of Pittsburgh, but he'll be flying to me very soon. But until then, his temporary foster who has him has officially got him in a harness. He's wearing a harness. He hates it. He hates a leash. He hates coming.
I know you're trying to talk to the rest of the people, and I don't want to interrupt you at all.
No, you go right ahead. You go right ahead.
So you're going to have him for quite a while?
Yes.
Thank the Lord.
Yes.
You guys want to get a good laugh?
Yeah. So go ahead, Michelle Ann.
Day 2, I'm gonna have to drop you real quick so I can post this new picture.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
That's fine.
Let me wash your hair.
This is hilarious, you guys.
Yeah, let me wash your hair.
I start laughing, April.
Yeah. Well, he's not happy about it, but he's going to have to get used to it because we have to be able to safely go in the backyard, safely go potty, safely be taken to the vet visits. And so he is officially in a harness and a leash, but he's not liking it. Maybe he hates the flowers.
You don't like the flower, April.
I know. Sorry.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's bad. He's real bad.
Yeah, he's not happy about it.
April, there is a gentleman, or I didn't catch the name actually. I need to check. They actually want to gift you an upgrade on his flight to first class. So he will be reaching out. He or she. Yeah, I don't want to say it wrong.
No.
Goose. The name is Goose.
Well, that's very kind. However, full transparency, Michelle. Full transparency.
Right there.
Go ahead.
Wild Goose Chase.
Oh, well, that's very, very kind of very generous. But full transparency, we get those flights donated because we are charitable partners of Southwest Airlines. So that flight doesn't actually cost us anything as long as it's done for charity purposes. They donate the flight. Now we're just in regular old boarding, they're regular old seats. But yeah, he's going to ride in the cabin with us, but I don't know if you can actually upgrade those or not. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know. I'll find out. That's incredibly generous, but yeah, I just don't want people being misled and thinking like
Chase. I'm sorry if I'm. Chase just said, Wild Goose Chase just said that yes.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure we're not misleading anybody. We are not raising money for a flight. Those flights are donated for us. So I just want to be very clear. Yeah. Yeah. But thank you. That's very generous.
That is very generous.
Yeah. Anyway, he's wearing a harness. We're going to see how it goes. It'll be a hot mess express trying to get him to walk on leash, but we'll get there.
That is hilarious. He's mad. He's like, I got a flower pink harness on. What are you doing, April?
Yeah, I know. He's not happy. But he doesn't know. He doesn't know how life is going to get really good really soon. So
that is true. Real men wear pink.
That's right. And like flowers. But yeah, so we're gonna get him to the vet this week, and he's gonna have to be in a harness because it has to be safe. You don't want him to be a flight risk. But anyway, he's got to get some calming meds to calm that brain down a little bit. But anyway, I thought you'd enjoy that. I don't need to be taking up your time.
No,
I just thought you'd enjoy that.
You're totally good. I'm just answering questions.
Okay.
Shannon United, why do y'all need to upgrade a flight? LOL for attention. We don't need attention, sorry. I don't need no attention. You know what? Matter of fact, you get shit done when you don't put yourself out there for attention.
Yeah.
We got this done because we held low. We didn't go on live. We let nobody know what we were doing, and we succeeded. So,
Yeah, that's why I say, respectfully, our flights are already paid for because we're charitable partners with the major airlines. So that's generous, but we don't need that. Thank you, though. That's a very kind offer.
that was very kind of you.
That's very kind, but thank you. No. Anyway, I just wanted to send you this and show you he's coming along. He's hating every minute of it so far, but he's coming along. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, your hair is beautiful, by the way. I love it.
I got it cut off. Actually,
I see that. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes.
It feels a lot better.
Good. Well, it looks wonderful. But yeah, anyway, I'll let you. I didn't want to interrupt. I just wanted to tell you because I kept saying, Michelle, check your text. Check your text. Yeah.
So, Hot Mess Mama, she was saying that people were crazy, believing he was going to Texas. Oh, well, she's delusional. Who was saying that people were crazy, thinking he was coming? We're in Texas.
Yeah, I'm in Aggie land. Sorry.
And I'm in Baylorland. Baylorland. I don't know who was saying that. To be honest, I really don't care. But I'm being polite and trying to answer Hot Mess Mama's.
I gotcha.
I don't know who was saying that. Yes, he is coming to Texas, y'all.
Well, and like you and I have both said before, respectfully, we don't owe anything to anybody. Our goal and our focus is Shadow. But yeah, I'm in Aggie land, you're in Baylor land, and we're here. It's not like we made that up. So
yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
They could look at your rescue and know you're at a Bryan College station. Hello?
Well, I mean, a simple Google search would show you. I'm on the news and the radio every single week right here in Aggieland. So, I don't know what to tell you.
Thank you, Wild Goose Chase. If you want to go to Long Way Home Adoptables, their link tree. Is your link tree in your bio?
I hope so. Morty, I don't know. Morty did most of that stuff for me, so hopefully.
Why pink on him? That's what I said too. Why pink? But
I know.
who cares? Roman, wear pink of flowers.
That's the one that fit. He's 4.3 pounds, and that's the only thing that fit. So, it is what it is, and that's how it goes in rescue. You get what you're donated, and that's.
Hi guys. I just wanted to clarify. When I said that, I was saying that the previous owner was saying that other people were crazy for believing that he was going. Not that I was thinking that it was crazy. No.
I kind of thought that after I read it out loud, but you know what? She could F all the way off. So
yeah, no, she was like, oh, people will believe anything, yeehaw kind of thing. And she's delusional. I'm just so happy that you guys have rescued him. He's going to know,
isn't he cute?
A full life, and he's adorable. And I'm just like, this makes my heart so freaking happy.
He's going to be mad, and I expect it because I just cut off her money train for raising money for Shadow. So I get it.
Fortunately, she will still find a way, and you know what? At least she cannot use him anymore for it. Right. So I'm so grateful for you guys. I'm not, here to take up any of your time. You guys are amazing, and I just want to clarify, I was not saying you guys were crazy.
I knew you weren't. I knew you weren't. And after I read it, at first I was like, huh? But then when, reading it versus saying it, it made sense. Then I knew what you were talking about. And I could, if anybody wants to believe somebody like that, I don't care.
Yeah, no, I've watched her for a while, and I've just, my heart went out to this dog, and the fact that it's going to a very loving place, and it's going to know fresh air and running and being a dog and happy. It's just, this is what all of that awareness and everybody who has been trying for years, this is a win. This is a win right here. And you guys are amazing for what you do.
Thank you.
Very
It
kind.
was a whole group of us, but thank you.
I'm sure it was, but again, I'm not going to take up much of your time. I just wanted to clarify and also just tell you guys that you guys are amazing human beings and you deserve just the biggest thank you from every single one of us.
Thank you.
Oh, you're
Thank
very
you for
kind.
saying
Thank you.
that.
All right, thank you. I'm going to drop down.
I had somebody else wanting to get up. I seen someone else wanting to get up in my box. I don't know who it was though. No,
Hang on, I think foster mom just sent me a video. Hold on. Let me see.
the cat was adopted. Did you get a video? You guys might get to see the video right here. The cat was adopted. It did. It took a village to rescue Shadow. Whew. You guys might be able to see it, the first release video of Shadow. Right? He does need his own TikTok like Morty's. Like Morty.
Do you want me to text it to you? I don't know how to do this TikTok stuff. Do I text it to you?
Yeah, I don't know how I can play it though, because I don't have another device. Is it funny?
Well, it's just him. He's actually being held. He's being held. He's in a blanket. He's not snapping.
Shut
He's not
up.
biting. Yeah, he's in a blanket. Now he's wrapped like a burrito, but he's in a blanket. And he's doing his Elvis lip like that. But he's not biting. He's not snapping. So I have very, very high hopes for him. I'll send you the pictures of him. Hold on.
I don't know how to play the video. Because I don't have another device. Did you hear him? He does want to be loved. I want to let you guys know the animal control supervisor texted me while I was on live. And she couldn't thank us enough for what we did and how we were so patient. And Lady Blue Eyes, I love your face.
Did you say the animal control officer was on live?
No, texted me.
Oh, texting you. Oh, okay.
Thanked us for everything. Like we were patient. We didn't bother her. But it was so bad there that the animal control supervisor had to give me her cell number.
Oh my gosh.
We talked via cell phone. Yeah, that shadow dress up in artist.
Yeah. Let me see. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I texted you pictures of him being held by foster mom right now. And then let me upload the video.
Can you please upload the video to
Just
your
put it on my
page?
TikTok.
Yeah, put it on your TikTok.
Sorry.
They're all asking.
Wow.
Hold on. Let me get the picture.
Wow. Sorry, y'all. Again, TikTok is not my area. Shit. Yes, correct. I have one phone. That's it.
Now I'm going to
Do you
cry.
see it?
Now I'm
And
going to cry.
he's being held. He's in a burrito, but he's progressed to being held. He's making progress, and it's been how many hours, Michelle Ann? Maybe 3?
You guys,
3?
I'm going to cry. Now I'm going to cry.
Yeah. Go ahead. You can show it. There him's yes. Look at your face. Look at your face.
Look. The yellow puppy right away.
And that puppy's so cute. Look at that puppy.
That's my puppy.
Yeah, that puppy's gonna come to mommy's house. Yeah.
That's my puppy, actually.
Yeah, we're gonna see that puppy.
What? We got that black puppy in the hall.
That's right. That black puppy's gonna come to the house.
We already have one.
Yes, we have. Yes, but that one's gonna go to her new mommy this week. Remember? Remember we talked about that. That one's going to her new mommy, and then this one's gonna come over.
You guys look. That is all right. Yeah, I'm getting choked up. So it's
Sorry.
been no. It's been since what time?
Let's see. Well, it was 3:30 our time.
4 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours.
4 hours exactly.
Yeah. And just remember, the shelter said that he was so scared and so traumatized and so stressed that if you touched him, he pooped himself and peed himself. So 4 hours. I'm proud of him. Proud of him.
Let me send the animal control supervisor this picture. Hold on.
Oh, good. Okay, and I need to send it to Morty too. Sorry.
He's so cute. I know Anna. She is. Remember Anna? She's the one that when we all get to the point where we need senior living. Remember?
Yes, you're going to come live with me. No, Shadow was not put down. Shadow is with our foster. He is outside of the Pittsburgh area, and then he'll be flying to me in Texas to be in our rescue. Yeah.
Mel, Darla, look. You know, they were on this walk with me the whole time. Mel and Darla. Oh, you know, because you're in the chat with us.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm proud of him. Yeah. I can't wait to meet him. But yeah, we got to get him to the vet this week and get in that city. In that city where he currently is right now. And so we can get him some calming medications because I don't want to stress him out and go back to square zero or whatever you call it when he gets to Texas. But yeah.
Look, he's ready to be loved.
Yeah.
He's starting to feel safe.
Yeah. He's got a little bit of an Elvis lip. He's got a little bit of a hiked lip, but that's progress.
Wait, how did he sound in the video?
Yeah. Like that.
You do that perfect, April.
You're sweet. I don't have an Instagram personally. I'm so sorry, but you can follow our rescue. It's Long Way Home Adoptables, LWH Adoptables on Instagram and Facebook. And, you know, for people who are like, who is this person and are they legit and whatever. Yes, ma'am. You can just look on our Instagram page. I think we've got like
cheese on shower, please.
Yes, ma'am. Just a second. You can look on our Instagram page. I think we're like 7,000 posts deep or something. We've been doing rescue since 2011. You can Google my rescue, and we're on the news and the radio every single week since, you know, a decade ago or something. We're legit. Not that we have to prove anything to anybody, but we're legit.
Somebody does have a question on. Can someone? Okay, Long Way Home, and this is from Menders. Long Way Home Adoptables. Did Shadow go through withdrawals from the rack he was around? They can't say the drug name because I'll get.
Right. Again, that was purely, and I made sure to qualify that, purely my speculation. My speculation is that he was detoxing himself and withdrawing. I don't know what toxins he was around, what was in the air, what he may have. I don't know, but my suspicion is it's a combination of withdrawals and just shelter stress. I know people who are not in rescue don't really. It's hard to explain it, Michelle Ann, to people who are not in rescue that shelter stress is a very real thing, and it's not just like they'll be scared. I mean, they can lunge, they will bite, they will.
Right.
I mean, sometimes they almost act semi-feral, and then the second you get out, we've had several dogs. The second I get out. Just a minute, please. The second I get out in the parking lot, you can almost see them kind of just like deep breath out, and they're a completely different dog. So, yes, his nails were clipped by the shelter. The shelter did that, and the shelter went above and beyond, and they did vaccines. They did a lot. So they did awesome. Yes, we rescue all over the state of Texas, and we are partnered with Southwest Airlines, so we can fly our adopted dogs anywhere in the United States. Yes.
No, he has not been adopted out.
no.
We just physically got him today. One of April's. Go ahead and explain that again.
Yeah, so we have, like I said, we have adopters all over the country. One, and I, without saying their names because they haven't given me permission, and they do have kind of significant followings online, so I prefer not to out people, but a couple of our people in the Pittsburgh area, one went and picked up from the shelter, and then she handed off to one of our other people who is going to be his temporary foster. He's not in Pittsburgh, he's out of Pittsburgh, but she's going to hang on to him for a couple days until he calms down a little bit, and then he'll safely transport to me in Texas. My current foster is getting adopted and flying out to New Jersey, so my home will be open. Pardon the Let It Go performance in the background. Sorry. Let it go.
People are asking if he was malnourished.
He is not. No. He did not have mange. He wasn't malnourished. No. He had long nails and that was about it. And rotted teeth. But that is, I would say probably 90% of all small breed seniors that we get from the shelter have to have a dental too. Their teeth get so bad so fast. And again, I'm not going to speak to anything about his previous care, but even in the best of homes, their teeth, when they're small breed seniors, they get bad so fast. And they just, that's why you see so many small breed seniors with those tongues hanging out, because they just, it's so easy. So easy.
Mommy, my
Okay.
Now, they're asking, will she be charged with neglect? That's not up to us.
That's none of our business.
I can't see that she would be charged with neglect because it wouldn't qualify as a neglect case because he wasn't emaciated. He didn't have hair loss.
Yeah.
I mean, he had normal old Chihuahua syndrome. The nails were long, but this dog was fed. This dog was fed, and so was the cat.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're right. So any legal action that is above my pay grade. That is not something that we worry about. That's not something we have jurisdiction over, you or I.
No.
So or anybody here on TikTok. So that's entirely up to that city.
Yeah, I mean, that has nothing to do with me or April.
Yeah.
That's something that has to do with them, and we're like I told you guys, I'm not a people person. I am a dog person, so it's nothing I would follow. The cat was adopted. Is he house trained? You know, they did say that he was potty pad trained.
Oh, really? I'll make sure foster mom knows that. That's good information. Thank you.
They did say that he did go on his pad in the
Okay. Perfect. I'll make sure foster mom knows that.
Except for when he got mad and he pissed on that lady.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Yes, he is eating. Shadow has not been adopted. Shadow has been rescued. And yes, she does know. She was in my live quite a few times tonight. And, you know, Lisa's allowed to come in here. And if she does, I would like it if nobody would be derogatory or say anything. I do want her to know that he's safe.
He's safe. He's going to get taken care of, and hopefully he's going to get the help he needs while his former owner's getting the help that she very clearly needs. And if there's any consolation, like I said, I don't do the TikTok, all that business, but if she ever comes across this video, I just want her to know I hope she gets well. I hope she takes care of herself, and we've got Shadow. He's taken care of, so he's good.
You know, a lot of people are asking, do you have an Amazon wish list for Shadow?
We do. It's in not for Shadow only. It's for our program. We have 50 to 60 animals in our program at any given time. The majority of those will be seniors. Not for him specifically, no.
Okay, but you do have an Amazon wish list.
Yeah, we have an Amazon wish list, a Chewy wish list. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love toy
No,
stuff.
she cannot. She will not be getting Shadow back. Shadow is legally long way homes.
Correct.
No,
Yeah.
she will not get Shadow back.
And I hope her family, if there is any family around her or whoever her support is, I hope they know that he's taken care of if that's possible.